Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambeau channel. Who's ready for some face melting action? Because I'll tell you what, I think it's coming, and when XRP pops, oh, you'll know it, because every human on the planet will be talking about it. Seriously, the next rally for XRP, it will be truly epic. And I remember what it was like last market cycle too, December of 2017. I was at my local Trader Joe's grocery mart, and even the cashier was talking about XRP. Like, it's everywhere. When mania hits, it hits. And so if you think that you saw an unusually large number of people talking about crypto back in May before the market corrected to the downside, you ain't seen nothing yet. And I did. I remember literally the day before the market crashed, and it crashed on May 19th. But the day before that, I was out to dinner, and there were people at a table just right next to us, and they were talking about how they were buying Doge. And I was like, okay, have a killer time, guys. but it's fun. It's interesting being in that environment to see everybody just pile in. It's good to be there first, though, and be positioned before people realize, oh, maybe I should put my money in this. Because the truth of the matter is it's mostly just FOMO. But it's coming, and there's going to be little piles of melted faces all over the pavement. It's going to look like little vomit piles. It's going to be totally disgusting. I cannot wait for it. Much excitement here. And so anyway, I want to share with you just a real quick update on price. And actually, Anthony Pompliano, whatever you think about him, I know he's a Bitcoin maximalist. I still kind of like the guy. He's right about all sorts of stuff. But he was kind of talking about this, and there was a fun article on that, so I want to share with you some quotes exactly on that topic, as well as an update from a notable chart analyst directionally. What should we expect from Bitcoin? Because right now, as you're probably well aware, we've been bumping up against resistance right around that $50,000 mark. And what happens with Bitcoin, of course, directly impacts every single other crypto because Bitcoin leads the market, and so even XRP will follow. But eventually, yes, I am anticipating one final leg up. Now, look, I do want to be clear, I don't have a financial background of any kind. I'm not offering financial advice, and you should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos, but it's just a for fun hobby. That's all that's going on here, damn it. And so we're actually seeing a little bit of green at the time that I'm recording this latest Moon Lambeau hot jam. XRP's at $1.17. Bitcoin's at $49,000. Market cap for the asset class a little over 2.1 trillion, and Bitcoin dominance at 43.3%. And I tell you, it's so fascinating. I guess I'm never gonna get unfascinated by this, but every time there's a little dip, there's legitimately people feeling serious fear. And so the smaller dips, it's fewer humans that feel that. But just think, for instance, XRP within the last 24 hours, it got down to $1.12. And that scared some people out of their positions. I'm just endlessly fascinated by this concept. I really am. It's something I've known for years and years and years. Fine. But it's still it's interesting knowing that there are real humans out there behaving like that, which has nothing to do with fundamentals, has nothing to do with the long-term viability of XRP, but the fear that they feel, that is real. Man, I'll tell you what, I haven't sold a single XRP since November 2017. If I were one of those people, I would not have made it. My God, can you imagine panic selling at every single dip? Some people are that out there. Here's a tweet from the blockchain backer, and he is linking to his latest YouTube video, and he wrote, "Similar battle to 2017 crypto market." And I'm not going to rehash his whole video. Go ahead and check it out. It's always interesting content, but I did want to highlight this. There's a XRP community member named Massimo who tagged the blockchain backer and wrote, "Mr. Blockchain Backer, question. Notice that you've been comparing more to 2017 than 2013 lately." So let me pause. He's talking about comparing this market cycle to the last two market cycles. And then Massimo continues. "Do you envision more of the possibility of two alt seasons now, a la 2017? Just curious." And so what he's referencing there, of course, for those of you not in the know, is that there were, as Blockchain Backer points out somewhat regularly, there were two alt seasons last market cycle. One was in summer of 2017 and the other one at the very end of 2017. So the blockchain backer responded with the following. "No, I'm just referencing it for correction and recovery structure. I'm going into this with the mindset that our next big surge, so long as we get it, is the last one for the multi-year market cycle." Yeah, and I suspect that he's correct. Every analyst that I follow has that mindset. Even if they disagree on how high the market's going to go, they agree that there's going to be one final leg up and the whole market's going, which of course includes XRP. Even the XRP hating analysts that I follow that are actually good at what they do, they just happen to not like XRP, they all agree the market's moving in tandem, and XRP is part of that. And I've been highlighting that lately. Now here, this is a fun article. It's from the Daily Hodl. Wall Street investors not ready for Bitcoin FOMO phase, according to Bitcoin bull Anthony Pompliano. And by the way, this applies specifically to XRP as well. And look, when this market cycle is all said and done, you will find, I firmly believe this, that XRP will have substantially outperformed Bitcoin. And it's not hard to figure out why. I mean, like I said, of course, the market moves in tandem, but think about it. There's way less money in XRP, so when the money does hit, you get this much more tremendous multiplier effect, whereas since there's more money in Bitcoin, yeah, it's been impressive how high it's run up, but the multiplier effect and percentage gains will be nowhere near what you see with XRP, which was also true last market cycle, so I'm expecting that to come to pass. But anyway, crypto veteran and Bitcoin bull Anthony Pompliano, also known as Pomp, is predicting a Bitcoin FOMO, which is fear of missing out, of course, a phase that he says Wall Street investors aren't ready for. In a new episode of The Best Business Show, Pomp says that he expects major FOMO to occur in the Bitcoin space that makes everyone, even people outside of the traditional players, start talking about Bitcoin. And I do think he's right, so check out this quote. There's going to be like 2 or 3 week period where you're literally going to go to sleep at night, and you're not going to be able to go to sleep because you can't stop thinking about what's happening. You're going to wake up and be like, what did I miss? And it's just going to be every single person in your life is going to be talking about this. The Uber driver, your barber, your friends, your mom, everyone is going to be talking about this stuff. And when you feel that, that's when you know, okay, we're starting to hit that FOMO phase. End quote. And so that's why I say it's exciting that we are here first. And even if you're newer to crypto, congratulations on at least being here now, because I believe it's likely the case, highly likely, that we are going to have one final leg up. Nothing's for sure, but I firmly suspect that's what we'll see. And so the people that are in now are going to be in much better shape than those that hear about it when it starts happening, especially if they're new to crypto, and then just start pouring money in blindly because they have this fear of missing out. But people will be doing that. This is how humans behave. I don't think it's a good idea to behave like that personally, so I don't do that for myself. But there you go. And so you can buy or sell or hold whatever you want. I'm not telling you specifically to buy or sell or hold anything. You do whatever you want, but I'm just saying it's my observance that this is how ridiculous humans behave, and humans can be quite ridiculous. So anyway, Pomp says investors from Wall Street and traditional finance won't be prepared to understand or take advantage of such a Bitcoin run. According to the Bitcoin bull, the flagship crypto could experience a FOMO phase that goes beyond all of Wall Street's expectations. And here's a final quote. But if we go back and look at the FOMO phase of 2017 and other bull markets, it supersedes almost everyone's expectations. What we're talking about right now is in the heart of a bull market, we had a 50+% drawdown. The volatility on this thing is unlike any other asset. And so when you start thinking about all of these Wall Street guys that come in, whether they're hedge funds, whether they're corporations, whether they're some sort of asset manager, I don't think they're ready for this. This stuff is going to absolutely rip their faces off. And so I don't think it's going to rip their faces off. I think that their faces will just melt and become disgusting vomit-looking piles on the ground. That's what I think. So Anthony Pompliano and I, we differ a little bit there, but similar sentiment. And this is what's coming. So congratulations on being here first. And to all the naysayers that say XRP is not going to be along for the ride, you will be proven wrong. I feel very strongly about that. That's my personal stance. That's my humble opinion. Now this piece from the Daily Hodl. Bitcoin and crypto markets need healthy correction, says analyst Michael Vandepop. Widely followed crypto strategist and trader Michael Vandepop says he believes Bitcoin and the crypto markets are likely due for a healthy correction. In a new strategy session, Vandepop tells his 116,000 YouTube subscribers that Bitcoin must stay above a key level if it wants to keep grinding higher. If we lose $48,000, is a quote now, if we lose $48,000, we could be having a very harsh correction towards any of these lows, again, $44,600, and potentially even $41,400. And that's probably going to give some pain to the altcoins too. Usually what Bitcoin wants to do is that it grinds up, rejects in a very harsh manner, and stabilizes for range, end quote. And so just watch this. If this happens, and he's just saying it's an if, it doesn't mean it's going to happen. Be prepared for it if it happens, so that you can emotionally manage yourself. But there are going to be people that respond to this by panicking. Oh my God, my crypto's worth less than it was yesterday. I better sell it now. It's the exact opposite of the way that I look at this. Wait. You're telling me my crypto is worth less now than it was yesterday, and I want to sell it for less than I could have yesterday? No, that does not entice me, good sir, madam. No, that does not how Moon Lambo rolls here. Anyway, the crypto analyst highlights that the sentiment of investors has swung from fear to greed amid the recent strength of the crypto markets. And here's a quote. We've just witnessed sentiment going from a funeral state towards we are buying Lambos again. In between, you've got a healthy corrective move that is needed for the markets to continue moving afterwards, which means that I'm looking at such a structure right now. End quote. And so Vanderpump says that a move below $48,000 could ignite the start of a corrective move that sends Bitcoin down to support of about $44,000. And so, look, it doesn't mean it's going to happen, but if it does, just be aware of it, control your emotions, so you can use a level head to decide if you want to buy or sell or hold. That's fine. Whatever adult decision you want to make, go for it. That's fine. I'm just saying don't use emotion when deciding these things. So that's all I got. Just a quick market update. It's good to see we're up a little bit, at least at the time I'm recording this. Of course, by the time you're seeing this, who the hell knows? I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.